If I walked out and I saw you trying to jump rope, I would point and laugh. The producer just looked at me and said, Caden's embarrassed to throw a frisbee.
I'll play frisbee golf.
No,
You wanna
throw
play
a frisbee
golf?
with me. Throw a frisbee.
And just play catch?
Yes, I'll catch it with my teeth if I have to. Something to do, and I feel like I need interaction. I need playtime. Why don't we play anymore, Kate? We used to play so much.
I'm uncomfortable.
You won't play frisbee with me. I have to go on a date with you. I can't just play catch.
I'm expensive. I don't know. What do you want from me?
Why do we let you make all the rules? This should be democracy rules everything. But instead, you go, no, we're not allowed to play catch. We can't sit around and blow bubbles. No, you will leave if we sit around and blow bubbles and play catch. But we want to sit around and blow bubbles and play catch.
Continue. I'll go over there.
No, I don't want you to leave. I want you to partake in the. See, this is what I mean. We have to go off of what Caden wants. We have to go off of your rules. And
No, you don't.
if we want to participate with you.
Ah,
You can give it an action. You can give a 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, but I can't say kill on video.
Yeah.
action.
My God, recording that skit today was so chaotic.
It always is.
Yeah, no, we need to figure that out. Are we sure the audio's good? No, Caden's just quiet as shit.
I'm quiet again. I am looking kind of quiet. What the hell is that? I'm looking so quiet. What the fuck?
And when I talk, it's crystal. Wait.
Yeah.
When I
Is that-
talk, it's you.
Oh, it's me. No, it looks better on that. I think though.
No, it doesn't. I think you're just
Oh.
quiet.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
All right.
Are we just switching mics now?
I guess it don't matter. Makes no difference.
It doesn't.
I'll just talk louder, and we can just cut all that.
Position of the mic.
I think I'm a CIA psyop, like a walking MK Ultra project.
Why do you think that?
I've been learning more about my family history. I'm Nicaraguan, and I'm sure I've given you a lot of Nicaraguan lore, but I slowly just drip feed it from my mother. I call her, and I start talking about the Sandinistas or the Contras, and I learn more and more information, and I think
The code word's gonna wake you up? I don't understand.
that's the part that I'm unsure of. I don't think so, obviously, but it's instead there's just funny coincidences of my family being right places, right times for a lot of things in Nicaraguan history in the past like 60 years, 60, 70 years.
You feel like a spy?
No,
I'm
I'm the
confused.
result of all of this espionage and political turmoil. Like the commies and shit, as they were fighting the Americans were trying to come over and get their bananas and remove communism. My mom was just in the background, like, doing her rosaries.
Your
But-
mom's a spy.
My mom might be a spy. Apparently, she's told me stories of like dating Nazis and dating communists and a whole bunch of wide variety of random things that would make much more sense if my mom was a spy.
Nazis?
It was so in Latin America, there's a lot of German people, and it seems to be because of World War II, there was like a mass fleeing when, World War II happened, of not only people that were living in Germany at the time, but people that were living in Germany during war that fled because they were Nazis. And it's often talked about in Argentina, but it's all over Latin America.
Weird. Yeah, I've heard Argentina.
Yeah, that's where Hitler fled.
I think that's what I've heard, yeah.
But it's essentially just like, instead, I'm learning different little fun facts about my family that like they were involved with the party and they housed certain people, or like that there's certain like prisoners of war to this day involved with my family, and then also war criminals. It's crazy. There's a lot of lore.
Well, it does sound exciting. You gotta crack the codes, yeah.
I do, but instead, the reason I feel like a psyop is because I've been becoming a commie. I first started as like a Christian nationalist, libertarian, and I was like, America first, yes, yes, Captain. But then I read like one book, and I was like, I think this whole America thing's pretty mean. And now all of a sudden, I'm just politically rotted. My head is destroyed.
As long as you can admit it, I think that's the first step.
That's the weird part, is like the way I've been raised is you think I would be a right-wing chud, but instead I'm like such a leftist it's annoying, but then I still have all of the gross annoying takes that a right-wing idiot would have. So it's weird.
Yeah, you are the stereotype. Don't want to work.
I'm a lazy piece of shit that believes that we should all have government mandated jobs that we could have guaranteed work.
So Ninja Turtles is on the board. You watched Ninja Turtles growing up?
I did, yeah. I think that right now there's a weird divide amongst the fans because the animated show came out for Nickelodeon and it was meh.
Yeah.
So everyone is calling for
It clearly cheaped out.
They want the Last Ronin adapted, and apparently that's in development right now.
That sounds sick as fuck, dude.
And well, there's a divide between the fan base of, are we keeping it for kids or are we going to lean into the adult stuff?
Well, yeah, the comic was the adult.
The comics was for adults.
It hasn't really been adult since it originated, so it's kind of nice to go back to that. So they better. I didn't even know that was. They're gonna make a kid version of that.
I don't think so. It's hard to make Last Ronin PG-13.
Because you can make everyone die.
It's not that.
I guess
hard.
PG-13. Yeah. Is that what the other? Were they PG or 13? Are they just all the movies?
I don't know.
The Michael Bay ones.
The Michael Bay ones were probably PG-13.
Yeah, I suppose then. Yeah, you can get away with a lot then. They can do. It'd still be lame though. They have to do such a cool dystopian kind of fucked up society.
Speaking of Michael Bay, Transformers got a movie out right now that's apparently doing well, and it was like the 30th anniversary or something like that of Transformers.
Yeah, it's animated. It actually looks decent. I was like, what the fuck?
You were talking so much shit on the Transformer movies.
Fuck Michael Bay, dude. I hate him with a passion.
I, as a kid, I would sit down with my fucking 2-liter of Mountain Dew and my pizza rolls, and I would watch either Power Rangers or Transformers with the Michael Bay one, the second one.
That's crazy.
Revenge of the Fallen.
No, I remember I did like him as a kid, right up until Dark Side of the Moon. I was following it. Is that the third one, the fourth one?
It's not dark. Yeah, it is dark. It's not Dark Side of the Moon. I don't.
Is it not Transformers: Dark Side of the Moon? Revenge of the Moon, something like that.
It's not a Pink Floyd album. I know that.
I'm not sure. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I think it's the third one though. The first three are meh, but you can't tell what the fuck's happening. It's so confusing. I hate Michael Bay. He's such a shitty person, director.
Michael Bay and Zack Snyder both fucking suck.
Yeah, they piss me off. Yeah, I don't know if you should lump them in the same bubble, but yeah, they both individually piss me off.
What do you mean? There's the explosion guy and the slow-mo guy.
He's the slow-mo guy?
Zack Snyder?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the slow-mo guy. If you put them together, you get a really cool explosion.
I just didn't like his DC or Watchmen. That's actually all I know about
300?
Oh, that was good.
Rebel Moon?
Never seen it. You can't knock 300, though. That was a good one. I haven't seen the second one.
I haven't seen it.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good one. You can't even knock it.
I don't know. I'm a DC fanboy, so I get mad.
Speaking of Michael Bay, too, you can't knock Bad Boys 2. That's a classic.
Oh, shit. Wait, was that Michael Bay?
That is Michael Bay, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
The first one sucks ass, but the second one's pretty good. I went back and I just watched them, and I'm so surprised at how bad the first one was, dude. I was so bored. And then I watched the second one, and that one's much better. That one holds up. That's great.
Why is it good? What's good about it?
I don't know. It's just fun dynamic, fun. It is just action, explosion, cops, Will Smith being Will Smith. But that's a good recipe. That works. It's a fun time.
That's hot. And then Martin Lawrence is going like, well, shit, motherfucker, I got a wife at home.
You nailed the movie. Yeah, that's it. And then they got to go shoot at some people. And then they're like, well, I guess we got to do this illegally because doing it by the book takes too long. And then they go and shoot some people.
And then he's like, yeah, I got a wife at home, but this chick's pretty hot and all.
That's it. You nailed it. And they're in Miami the whole time.
Ah, welcome to Miami. They play that song?
They don't. I think that came after. Those came out in the 90s. That might come later. I don't know.
What happened to Martin Lawrence's career?
That's a great question. He was doing great then. Now he's
Death at a Funeral?
Now he's just
There's
doing
that movie.
Oh, he's doing Bad Boys 3 and 4.
Wild Hogs.
What
He was
the
in
fuck
Wild.
is Wild Hogs?
You've never seen Wild Hogs? What? Oh my goodness. It's a movie about John Travolta. Who's the other guy? The guy from Shameless, that's the dad and the heroin addict. And who's the main guy? Tim Allen.
Okay, what is
They're
this
all
about?
bikers, and they're 40 years old and now just like normal dads, but they want to go on one last ride across the country as a biking gang, and they get into a bunch of silly
This
little
sounds
slapstick.
fantastic.
It's
Why have
so
I
much
never seen
fun.
this?
And Martin Lawrence is he's the black one.
Yikes.
You got the black one, the nerdy one, the straight man, and the hot one that's not hot anymore.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Wait, I gotta watch this.
It's a good movie, yeah. It's a horrible movie, but it's a great movie.
When did this come out?
2007,
Oh, shit. Yeah,
something like that.
I think Martin Lawrence is just doing Bad Boys 3 and Bad Boys 4, and they're probably working on Bad Boys 5 now. I don't know why they said...
He had Martin.
That was the 90s, though. So, like, before Bad Boys.
Were any of the Are We There Yet's without Ice Cube? I feel like I can picture his face in one of those movies, you know, with like the red big front and him like looking mad on the cover.
I don't think I've seen any of them but the first one, and I haven't seen that one since I was, like, 8.
Dude, I feel like there's an art to making a movie poster. And I feel like
Probably.
we're now in the age of just blue and orange. Like every Disney,
Yeah.
every movie looks it's a fantastical golden orange hue with a purple midtone and a blue ambiance. And all of the big faces are gonna be there's the main character and then you got the villain at the bottom and then you have the entire cast within the main character's body.
I'm trying to think of any
I
iconic-
liked even more when it was like this isn't that original, but you remember when there's like the title and then the cast is like sitting on the title, or there's like one little fun character and he's like doing
Just picturing
something in
Tooth
the
Fairy with Dwayne Johnson.
and he's like about to hit you with the hockey stick.
No, it's just him and the Tooth Fairy in like a white room with the title there.
See, yeah, that
It's
era
pretty
of
similar
movies
to
is
Are We
kind.
There Yet, I think.
That's what we're
Yeah.
talking about.
Scary Movie that had a perfect cover.
That see,
I was trying
there's
to think
an
a
art
good
to
one.
it.
And yeah,
Rocky
Scary-
Horror Picture. It's the lips with the dripping.
Oh yeah, that's
a
iconic.
great one. Back to the Future. They're looking out over Star Wars. There used to be a feel to a movie poster, but there isn't anymore.
We gotta yell at him.
We do. We gotta ask for like, Asteroid City had a good one.
Actually, yeah. I mean, that's just kind of Wes Anderson though. He's
Jordan Peele's seem
the
to have
most
pretty cool
artsy.
ones.
You're just naming artsy ass people. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, why is
You gotta
it?
bring more artsy people back. Into
Why
the
is
arts.
quality seen as niche? I feel that the
Is-
mainstream sees quality as something that is not.
It's only quality if you get a lot of your slop.
I don't think so.
Well, because then it's not quality. Then it's normal. It's got to be quality compared to the slop.
No. You can raise the bar and make the new minimum what used to be the average. I think no, I don't want to move on. I want to talk about how I think
this is too inside baseball and no one cares.
fuck you. You suck.
I'll be honest, yeah.
So, if you were in ancient Greece and you had a large wealth of essentially land and resources, and you had a son, a daughter, a wife, would you also have a boy slave?
I don't think so.
Just like a boy that follows you around, carries your golf clubs, maybe fucks you, maybe he does like whatever you need. Just essentially like, houseboy that then eventually becomes your second.
No,
Like your
that
right
sounds-
hand man. Like, how in movies the villain will always have like Gaston has the little guy next to like.
I was raised with modern ethics, and that sounds pretty
You weren't
nasty.
fucking him hard.
That sounds pretty nasty.
Okay, let's say you don't have to
Just say
fuck him.
you're
I don't
paper
have
boy.
to.
You're
Yeah.
a newspaper guy and it's your paper boy.
So you're saying, would I want a slave?
No, it's not the same as a slave.
He's not. No, he just does everything I ask for.
Yeah,
free.
he's your apprentice.
He's my apprentice. Oh, that's a much better word for it. Yeah, I like calling it that better. That'll help me sleep at night at least.
I think if I could have a man to shape, I could pass on.
A puppet almost.
Yes,
Not
exactly.
an individual.
No,
but something
no.
you can
no,
sculpt.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Instead, the Greeks talked about like the idea of passing one's mind and inheriting
Where
one's
the fuck are you
skills.
going with this? This is horrible so far.
So, essentially, you have your wife, and then you have your best friend.
Uh-huh.
And your best friend is like what carries on your mimetic lineage.
Not my son?
Your son carries on your genetic lineage because he's not capable of. You may die soon, so
He's a stupid ass kid. Is that
no,
what you're
no.
telling me?
The kid must then learn from your best friend or from your mom or from all of the teachers around him and through his life experiences that we're talking about ancient Greece, Caden.
Of course. How could I be so silly?
So you are passing on your ideas. You have a student. You have a best friend or some kid, some nephew, and you go, "Come here, nephew. I'm going to bless this information upon you." And they go, "Thank you, Unc," and you reach Unc status. And then now as you passed on your wisdom like a great sage, he goes on and finds his own, and he continues your lineage, and your thoughts live on forever, evolving, creating new paradigms.
Someone give me a mic. I just one more seconds.
Caden, what Carlos is trying to say is it's important to have mentors.
I was more talking about gay slaves, but sure, yeah, that's a better angle.
I'm lost. No? No. That's my answer. Does that work?
Do you not understand the worth of passing knowledge?
No, I've talked to a lot of older stupid people. I don't want their knowledge.
No, in the sense of the trading of ideas. And you find a great thinker, and then you adopt, and you learn and you absorb. A mentor, yeah.
I think to a part, but no, I think it's also a very dangerous line to go down because I feel like once you get to that, you forget people's mistakes and how human and
No, that's lame.
so no, you need to take the good parts of people, but not look at them as a mentor or as someone who.
Yeah,
Learn from
you
everything.
take. It's like genetics. You take the good stuff. You bring down maybe some of the ongoing chain, and it's your job to break the chain. You could figure it out or hand the chain to somebody else. I think
I think you've been watching too much anime.
I think we're figuring out how to so with trauma, and
With
like
trauma?
yeah, let's say your dad makes you shovel the poop in the yard,
Okay.
and you really dislike your dad because of this, and then when you have a kid, you make him shovel the poop.
Yes. I don't want to do it anymore. It's his job.
And it just keeps going on forever.
Mhm.
You could attempt.
Sounds like a good system.
You could attempt to figure out what to do with the poop.
Well, it's getting shoveled, right?
You could shovel it together.
That's what I had a kid for.
Or you can pick up this chain and pass it to someone else.
Oh, just get some schmuck to do it for me.
Your son, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the
They are a schmuck, huh?
passing of trauma and burden onto the next generation, and in a sort of like, you pick up all of your baggage and you just hand it and you go, here you go.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we do with all people in our life, isn't it? Isn't that how that goes? Close people, at least.
I think.
You spread it around. You give a little bit here, a little bit there.
I don't want this on my back.
Yeah, you give some to everybody. Make sure it's even. Sometimes you give some people a little more. They crumble. That's fine.
I do think I feel better when I get it out on other people.
Yeah, that's you gotta.
Makes
And what
me-
makes me feel the best is taking out anger at someone else too that didn't even deserve it. I just love taking all that pent up energy and just throwing it in someone's face.
kind of
until
like a
they cry
valve
even,
being
yeah.
released.
Yeah, almost. And then after I feel great, and I can just walk away from there like teary, soppy mess, and go on with my.
Do you
day.
ever yell at snap on someone and kind of not feel bad? You're like, God damn it, they deserve that. They're still not going to learn their lesson. That's how I felt with Aaron today.
You said that feels pointed almost, like you were going somewhere with that.
He's looking at me with such a look of disapproval.
You got something you want to get off your chest?
No, I just said it. I just got it off my chest. Like I said, valve
Oh,
open,
you good now? Yeah, it was
dumped out.
all right. Jesus Christ.
Gumball's getting all of the Cartoon Network shows are coming back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Gumball's getting a movie. Adventure Time is getting another little mini thing
Is it?
for HBO.
Oh shit.
Regular shows coming back as adults.
Is it actually? I haven't looked into any of this. I saw that one Instagram post you sent me, but that's.
Oh, that's completely what I'm going off of.
Yeah, well, I looked up the Gravity Falls one in there, and that was a Reddit post from 11 years ago about a fan-made comic. So
Damn!
it's not very reliable, I don't think.
Look it up. It's happening. They're bringing back the member berries, dude.
I did see they are doing the Jellystone X Cartoon Network crossover.
What
That's
is Jellystone?
It's the guy who made Chowder made Jellystone, which is just all old Hanna-Barbera shit, like Yogi Bear, Huckleberry, fucking a bunch of others.
Where
but
he's
just-
adapting those properties, or he's
all the ones I got-
remaking them?
Yeah, they're all restylized and revoiced, and they all live in like one world instead of different shows. It's all one unit. It's bad though, dude. I wanted to like it
Yeah, that sounds.
because I loved Boomerang, dude. I
rough.
watched all those growing up.
Jellystone.
But yeah.
Oh, that is just Yogi. Wait.
Yeah, no, it's like literally all the characters. It's
Oh, they're allowed to use the
yeah, it's a
property?
Cartoon Network show.
Oh shit.
It sucks, dude. I wanted to like it so bad because I love all the original shows. I grew up loving them.
We got the Flintstones, the Jetsons, Yogi Bear, the Blue Dog. I don't remember.
Huckleberry Hound, yeah. I said
Huckleberry Hound, exactly. Scooby Doo's in it. What the
Scooby
fuck?
Doo's in it.
We also got the caveman. What's his name?
Yeah, regular shows officially rebooted though.
Just gonna show you something.
Yeah, that is crazy. They ran out of new ideas, so they're like, "Fuck it, bring back our old ones," which is fair
Apparently,
enough. I like the old ones.
Regular show is genius, but it's always given me the exact energy of kind of what we do.
I love regular shows.
No, what I was gonna say is what we do when we're not being productive. Of like, oh shit, man, and that's it. Like it's oh shit, man, the show.
Pretty much, yeah.
But I can see how that's appealing. It's a
It's a
chill,
phenomenal
comforting
show.
energy.
It's fantastic.
See, the part I never understood was the appeal was it starts at like, oh shit, how the hell are we gonna rake this if we broke the leaf blower? And it ends with, oh, we gotta reset the timeline, Rigby.
That's the whole thing. Yeah, it's a regular show. It's everything's supposed to be normal, and then by the end, it's mundane things that somehow turn unregular. Oh shit! Oh shit! That's crazy. How'd
What's
they
your
think of that?
opinion on shipping culture in those shows? Because all of those,
I think people need to go outside.
well, it's a big part. The romance is a big part of those shows, and it
Yeah.
seems like people like and actually
And you
care
should feel
about it.
invested in it, and but then once the episode finishes, you go, okay, now time to go on with the rest of my day. Not continue thinking about what would happen with these fictional characters.
I think Weigh-In
know.
Bros would be a good example of
I
what
don't
you're
know,
saying.
actually.
You just want them to acknowledge women as an. It's
I
like
don't know,
I
expressing-
get bitches. Don't worry.
Expressing creativity is alright, but I feel like there's a little too much where people get involved in, and there's a good bit of separation needed. I feel.
Nah, I kind of get making whole flow charts of relationships throughout a show's history.
Why?
Just the passion for a project makes me happy that someone has that. Because I hope one day to make something bad and hack enough where they have to compare all of these ongoing contrivances.
They never though. They just kind of keep going.
What do you mean?
Isn't Grey's Anatomy like a fucking mess?
Yeah. And everyone can keep track of all of those contrivances of this woman dated this, but then
And it
she
all
only
makes
dated
sense?
this man after her husband died, and her husband died because he was trying to help this woman.
Yeah,
Like
I'd love
they,
to see like a soap opera, Days of Our Lives, just the fucking tangled web that shit turns into.
like a video essay about Days of Our Lives or a Jenny Nicholson video.
Just a fucking 6-hour thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the history of Days of Our Lives. I want to give a shout out to Jenny Nicholson. Thank you for helping everyone that's in the service industry and giving random white noise for the background.
Yeah, I was gonna say those things are too long. I got shit to do.
No, it's for while you're at work. You just like listen to it.
No, see, it's
Or
too
you
long,
watch it. You
and
put it
half
on in the
time it's
background.
about things that I don't care about.
No, you
So why am I
don't.
gonna waste all this time learning about something
You don't
that
understand
I don't care about?
most of the consumer base. Sometimes they.
Like, I'm gonna out Quentin reviews. I'm gonna do it.
No, you're not.
Motherfucker,
You
just
won't
watch
be able.
Sam
to.
and Cat. Don't watch your video. What I don't know. It's so much longer. Watch.
You don't get it.
Watch the show. Form your own opinions.
I can provide the perspective you're missing here. People want the equivalent of when you turn on the radio, you want to hear one of the songs you like. That's not what
that's
they
like
have.
a 9-hour video,
No,
right?
Listen.
That's like double the length of the show.
Listen.
Watch the show. Form your own opinions.
They need something in the background.
It can be Sam and Cat.
That's not the same. It's not the same as engaging and constant talk and then reaffirmance. It's the point of a video essay, a 9-hour video essay that you put on in the background, is so that you are capable of focusing in a hyper focus and then losing the hyper focus. But they are going over so much detail that whenever you cut back in and you have not been paying attention, they are going to fill you in because it is so hyper detailed that you'll catch up. You can just
And
click
how
back
much
in.
of this information has been useful in your day-to-day life?
Actually a large amount if you like consider the
It just
philosophical
seems like
conversations I have.
Such a waste of time.
I don't know. I'd say like Quentin Reviews doesn't offer too much value,
It's
but like
pretty
I don't know if you
ironic,
put on
though,
a
that-
philosophy tube video or a ContraPoints video in the background.
I don't know. It's pretty ironic though that I'm saying all this on a podcast where we're talking about not much. So maybe it's good people like to waste time. I don't know. Who am I to judge?
Boo.
Boo? They're gonna boo after that? What the hell, man?
If you killed all of the mosquitoes, what would happen?
I think life would be there'd be peace among the
Is that's an actual argument that people have.
worlds. I think it would be world peace.
Would it affect the ecosystem that much if we just decided to
It would,
kill?
yes. It would solve world hunger.
Because we would eat them?
No. Just them being gone, everything else would thrive and do better, and no more world hunger, world peace, everything's perfect.
Well, no,
Utopia.
I'm actually kind of curious though. What would happen if there were
frogs can eat plenty, right?
like would flies and spiders and all of those slowly be affected, and that it affects the frogs and it affects the would that have a mass effect on the ecosystem? I don't really know.
I don't think so. I think it's just fine.
Dude, I thought the ecosystem and the economy were the same thing for so long.
What?
I didn't understand what the basis of
That's so funny.
I didn't understand what the basis of the word was. Whereas it's an ecosystem, it's an economy. An economy is the ecosystem of money, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's probably where that comes from. I never really thought about that.
I didn't get it. What is ecology?
I don't know.
That's a
The
thing.
study of one of them?
A comedy bit on the stage. Something about that little first bit with the.
Shut up! Stop.
That's
But I actually thought economics and I thought essentially there were brokers, like stockbrokers, just studying frogs and the way they jumped to see like where they should put money in the Nasdaq.
Like it's a Groundhog's Day. Holy shit! He jumped on the lily pad. Invest. Let's go.
I don't know.
It is a bull market.
Okay. How do you say? What is
Was
an
it bull?
ecologist? Somebody who studies ecosystem. Like, are they a biologist that studies ecosystems and attempts to protect them, or like study the changes in them and how it affects? Or are they a person that keeps track of money, like not what an accountant does, but instead of finance, bro? I don't know.
It's the latter. It's a nature guy. I'm 80%
It's
sure.
the former. You don't know how to use that expression.
You're right. It's the former.
I'm saying
I think.
I don't know. Wait, okay.
I'm actually not that. I'm 50-50.
So
Actually.
this is gonna put a major hole in my whole theory because it's proving that I don't know jack shit about the English language. What's the word that means the beginning part of the word, the basis of a word? Like how
I don't fucking know.
progress with the
Oh,
part.
well, you got the root, and you got the prefix and the suffix.
Prefix. What is the
I
prefix
don't know how I
of
remembered that, dude. I just flashed back to
ecology?
4th grade, and I was like, yes, I remember.
economist? Are those the same prefix?
I don't fucking know, man.
Dude,
I didn't go to school.
You want to know what upsets me? Is I am so unsure how stupid I am. Because I
Take
know
an IQ test. Isn't that what
I don't want to know
they're
that.
for?
I don't want to have some with concrete evidence that people could like use. Instead, I just want an understanding of like a general area.
Get the number and then burn the results. So that's why you know, and you're like, oh, okay.
So, I want someone else to read it and just be like, they just go, oof.
Yeah, it's just
you
and
did
the-
fine.
It's just you and the test taker. It's the only one people who know. Yeah.
I can ask the test taker what I got. No, I don't want to know.
Oh, you don't want to know?
Yeah, just give me like a vibe of what I got.
Just give me on the thumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. They look at it and go, oof.
We're gonna go almost down, but a little towards the middle there. Yeah, could be worse.
But my point being is just when it comes to vocabulary and understanding big words in big smart sentences, I can normally do pretty good at comprehension. My reading
Good
comprehension,
job, buddy.
pretty good. But when it comes to like connecting perspective and context, I'm not as good at that one. So I feel really stupid all the time, even though I know a lot. Like right now, I don't know. I know what an ecologist does, but I don't know which one it is.
You know what? It's been enough. We'll look this up here.
I don't know which one it is. So I can't make an objective claim. I don't know. And I feel scared and stupid.
It's okay,
Are scientists, ecologists, are scientists who study natural ecosystems.
Okay.
It's a nature, man.
You're so quiet. I've been looking at your audio
Oh
the
my
whole
god.
time.
Yeah.
You're such a quiet bitch. Why?
I'm so tired today, man.
No, it's always on the mic.
You want to start this?
Yeah, let's get
You
into
wanna
it. Why
get
are you
into
a quiet
this?
bitch?
I don't sleep good.
I don't think that has anything to do with it. Caleb normally doesn't have a problem with the mic. Aaron always has a problem. I know he's a quiet little bitch. I think you just have a problem actually projecting your voice. You don't know like how to speak. I think you're like a baby toddler. You're dumb.
I'm just not confident, and I don't want the neighbors to hear the crazy things we say.
See, that's fair.
way less unhinged.
What you
Yeah, he's
what
the
you
loud
just
one.
said is I'm looking at the sound wave right now. I'm to the point where I'll record it and put it on the screen so for a visual. The difference is obviously audible. You're a quiet little bitch that doesn't have any confidence.
Maybe
you can't
you're
riff.
a loud little fuck. Have you thought of that? You fucking slimy
Being
rat
loud
son
and
of a
little
bitch.
does feel arrogant. You know, like little Italian
Little
guys. or
Napoleon
Irish.
energy.
Yeah, you're just like.
Yeah, puntable.
I'm not punt. I'm bigger than you.
You're puntable.
I got like 30 pounds on you. Dude, can you overhead press your weight?
Yeah,
So like,
I'm skinny though.
if we just put a rock here and you were sitting crisscross applesauce and I put it in between your legs, could you lift yourself above the rock without moving your feet? Just with lifting body weight and then, moving legs.
Maybe.
I don't think you could.
It might take a couple tries.
I saw
I don't really
rock climber strength
understand.
is crazy. They're like chimpanzees
I
the
don't got
way
no
they
finger
swing.
strength, yeah.
I actually thought Tarzan was based off of like a true story. So I wanted to be able to one day like swing from tree to tree and then just grab one and hang.
Same, man. I wanted to be Spider-Man so bad. You have no idea.
But that's Tarzan. That's not Spider-Man.
You just described as Spider-Man.
I described a chimpanzee.
Or Spider-Man swinging through New York.
No,
That's what I wanted to
that's flying up onto the buildings, like holding onto these
Swinging.
ropes.
And then you stop right here.
I want to go surfing on trees through a canopy, grab onto a branch and swing, and beat my chest while eating bananas.
Don't we all? Isn't that what we're working towards? Isn't that what this whole society thing is? To build up to that.
To be capable of doing that?
Yeah, because we didn't have the technology before, but we can if we persevere.
I deleted it off my Xbox, but I had this one game that was Evolution, the simulator, where you start as monkey and you become human. And if you swing really fast through the trees,
Say the title.
Ancestors Evolution. Yeah, I don't remember. That's
Oh,
what
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Monkey Game. That's what we called it. We just called it Monkey. I didn't. Ancestors is what I think. It's a Ubisoft game. Look into
it
it.
is Ancestors. It's
But-
good.
If you swing and you miss, you just die. You fall. You watch your chimp just fall to the ground, and you try to grab onto.
You can break a leg.
Yeah, sometimes. But you know what I mean. If you're what we're describing, where you're having fun swinging through and you miss a branch, it's the most hilarious thing ever to see a monkey go, "Ah!" And it does, and it's a Caesar die.
Haven't you seen the parkour videos? It's the same thing.
Dude, watching people bounce is fucked up.
Yeah.
There's
It
there's
is.
like a part of me that go normally when you see someone fall, you go ha ha ha. But if you see them fall and bounce and stop moving, you're like,
Yeah.
is he okay?
No.
Get up.
9
Get
times
up.
out of 10, no. If they bounce
They normally get up. If it's on YouTube, they get up.
on a hard surface, yeah, that's life changing. It's okay. I got a little crack here. It's good.
I've bounced.
Oh,
Yeah.
on a trampoline.
No, I have fell and hit I've been tossed so hard while someone is either like grappling with me or me doing a skit we have done.
Yeah, no, it's mainly just
where
the
I
head.
have slammed
No.
my tailbone on the ground and bounced off.
It's been I feel like I've done that too. No, if your head bounces on a hard
Those
thing,
are the
that's
thuds.
if
Oh,
you're-
heads bouncing are different. I know what you
Yeah,
mean. You're seeing the
yeah.
back of the bonk.
yeah, like on a concrete.
You're talking about UFC when we
Yeah.
see bad knockouts and you see their head bounce up and down a couple times.
Yeah, I feel like that's a memorable one, or it's actually not a memorable.
Is
one.
12K enough to get fucking knocked out by a professional fighter?
No, I don't think so. If you say, "Hey, here's 12K,"
And you have to tax that.
oh yeah, no. If you say, "Hey, here's 10K," or you gotta go get rocked. Well, I mean, you got a chance.
You
to
can
fight
win.
back.
Yeah, you can win.
But maybe actually, let me see the opponent. Who am I fighting?
He's 3-2, 5'3", and he's got like a
5'3"?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
He's 140 pounds.
Yeah, I can take that. Wait, no, he's got to be 120. I'm not going up in weight. I'm going to drop down.
He can cut to 135.
That's my walking weight.
Yeah, let's say 135, a 5'3" guy. He's got 3 fights on his record.
Can he cut lower?
All
I have
right,
to be in the feather, whatever the lightest weight is, yeah.
125.
Yeah, going
You got a 5-foot guy. He's got 3 wins on his record.
Yeah, I'm taking that. I got reach.
$10,000.
I got a foot on him?
Yeah. Would you be more confident if he could grapple or if he could strike?
Strike.
Like, you'd be more confident if he had to rely on
Absolutely.
his strength to like land a punch on you?
Well, I got reach advantage, so grappling, I mean, it helps, but once you're in grappling, it doesn't help that much. While striking, I can just keep hitting him while he can't even touch me.
But you don't know footwork.
I don't need to. He's 5 foot.
That's what people think, like really, but it's crazy. Like I watched the UFC, and if I was a heavyweight, I would say yes to this immediately. I weigh more than you. I could probably fight at 145, 155 area. I weigh like 160, 170 if I'm fat. I could easily like go work out for a week and lose 10 pounds or 20 pounds to make either of those weight classes. But those are literally
Easily, you say.
yeah.
Can't run for nothing.
No. If you guys were forcing me, giving me Epsom salt, giving me bags to throw up as my coaches, I could easily.
You're gonna be
lose
running
that.
out there in trash bags.
Yeah, we'll do Rocky season. We'll get me chasing chickens. Fucking.
We gotta find a lot of steps. Yeah. Okay.
I've been really wanting to jump rope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get with
but
the
it
hoods.
feels. I don't want to be the guy that jump ropes.
No, you gotta put the gray sweats and gray hood on and go out there jump roping.
That's fair. That's fair.
Have the Rocky music on.
I'm completely fine with doing that, but I don't want anyone to see me.
Why not?
You hear what we just said?
Doing Rocky?
If I walked out and I saw you trying to jump rope, I would point and laugh.
No, but if you look like Rocky, it's
I
all
would
good.
laugh even harder.
What?
I don't want to be the guy that jump ropes. I don't know why.
You jump rope, hit a bit of pigs, go back to jump roping.
What is there? Why am I embarrassed to be caught jump roping?
Do you think only 6-year-old girls do it?
No.
Singing little playground
But
songs?
I'm not a boxer, and
Playground songs?
and I
Yes.
couldn't even double dutch. Yeah, I couldn't.
Double Dutch, yeah, all those ones.
I couldn't do that.
Caden is embarrassed to throw a frisbee.
The producer just
I'm
looked
not
at me
embarrassed to throw a frisbee.
and
What are you
said,
talking about?
"Caden's embarrassed to throw a frisbee." Caden, there's beef.
That's weird.
Yeah, okay, wait. No. I stand by this. Just catching a frisbee going back and forth is weird. I'm not a dog.
Why not? It's nice outside. We're just sitting around talking. We
That's
smoke
what
a
you
joint.
do
Why
with-
not throw a frisbee?
Your dog.
Caden's saying it's like a gay date. No, I'm putting in my. No, keep the mic. Keep the mic. I want
Okay.
I like frisbee golf. Like,
No.
the act of throwing a frisbee.
Dude, you never go to like the college campus here and like you see the college kids throwing a frisbee back and forth and just chilling and hanging out?
I'll play football or soccer. I
Right,
won't
or like yeah,
just throw a frisbee.
basketball. But I mean, it's still something to do, or like playing frisbee golf or something.
So is literally anything. That's crazy.
Play a game of catch with me, Dad.
Yeah, it feels like I'm either a 6-year-old or I'm a dog.
Well,
like,
the thing is,
Or
it's
you're the
not
dog, I
it's
don't
not
know.
like the main thing when you're playing like basketball or something else. You don't really get the chance to talk. But when you're like just throwing a frisbee back and forth, you can still like chat.
no, but you're
and
all
it's
the way.
just something
you want
to
me
do.
to shout?
It depends how far you throw it.
Yeah, you watched the game last night. Like,
If you go to an empty field, it's fine. You get enough communication.
I think you're the.
I
crazy
think
one.
Aaron spoke his piece. I can take over for this argument. Do you not believe in like catch with a mitt? Like if we grabbed a baseball and had 2 mitts and just stood 10 feet apart.
No, yeah, let's play a game.
There's only 2 of us.
One of us can bat.
No, I don't
not?
want to go get that. This is always Sunny bit. Once you actually hit it, I don't want to go chase it.
Yeah,
No, there's
you can do batting practice.
all right. Have
I'd
you
prefer that
wait?
even.
You've never thrown a ball at your friend and then you throw it really hard and then he throws it even harder back and then it becomes like an actual duel and you're trying to murder each other.
Not since I was 12.
We have a football. We have a frisbee golf. Why are you against fun?
I don't know. I'm a sad man.
You are. You're a sad man. You can't even throw a frisbee. You think it's too much. You think it's for sissies.
I'll play frisbee golf.
No.
You wanna
Throw
play
a
frisbee
frisbee with
golf?
me. Throw a frisbee.
And just play catch.
Yes, I'll catch it with my teeth if I have to.
You'll be the dog.
I'll play the dog. Yes.
That.
I'll play
turn.
along.
This took a weird turn.
I want
And
some
the-
goddamn something to do, and I feel like I need interaction. I need playtime. Why don't we play anymore games? We used to play so
I'm
much.
uncomfortable.
You won't play frisbee with me. You won't play catch.
I'm uncomfortable.
I'm just you made it uncomfortable. because
I made it
I just
uncomfortable.
I want to go and have a catch and and you don't want to.
Caden, there's a food truck rally kind of near us. I've been talking about going to it with Caden, and I'm just like, dude, like, what else are we gonna do with the food truck rally? It's a big park with food trucks and a live band, and like, what else are we gonna do? We're just gonna sit down, listen to music, and talk? No, let's go throw a frisbee or something.
Nah. I'd rather sit down, listen, and talk. Yeah, that sounds like a much better time. Maybe I'm the lame one,
You
though.
suck at talking. All right. I challenge you to what because you always say I like the just sit down and talk. And I know it's ironic because we're doing a podcast and I'm saying you suck at talking. I'm saying in a scenario where you don't have the chance to riff and someone is providing you material, it is pulling fucking teeth and hair with you to actually get it. If we're out in public, you refuse to engage in conversation because you think that's for weirdos. If I am actually happy, giddy at a restaurant, no, if I am laughing at a restaurant and actually having a conversation while the waiter looks up and I don't stop talking the instant, you look at me like I'm an insane person.
That is not true.
No, that is, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, and that's what he means. No, you do not.
What are you talking about?
You have this weird rule.
Aaron, why are you agreeing?
He's nodding his head in agreement because I'm right. You have this weird thing. You don't want to partake in actual conversation. You want to have like this weird exchange of ideas that I was talking about earlier. Instead, you're only capable of having like.
I don't have to be here.
No, you do.
Do I?
Yeah.
I'm stuck here.
We have places to be afterwards too. You have to go. You have to come in. I'm planning your schedule.
You're on our time now, bitch.
Yeah, you're on our time.
I disagree with all of this.
Okay, all right. Can we at least agree that you do not believe in catch?
Yeah, that's what I've said that many times. Unless you're a 6-year-old playing with your dad, then that's cool.
That is outrageous. That's crazy. You have to understand that's
crazy.
Crazy.
That's like big lollipops. After 6, you can't have the big lollipops anymore.
When do you have to stop eating cotton candy?
Oh, I don't think there's an age on that. No.
Can you eat ice cream until you're 18?
No, ice cream's chill.
And I can't fucking jump rope?
No, that's what started this whole thing. Jump roping's chill.
But throwing a frisbee to your friend while talking about your day.
It's pretty weird. Yeah, I don't like that. Not a fan.
Going and sitting down and getting dinner with them.
Depends. Is it good food?
Yeah.
Then yeah, that's alright.
Going to a movie.
Just one friend?
Yeah.
I don't know. We gotta be pretty close.
Going out golfing or going to like a rec room and stuff like that, you know. So you're fine with going on dates with your friends, but you won't play catch with them?
Yeah, now you're picking up what I'm putting down.
What the fuck? I have to go on a date with you. I can't just play catch?
I'm expensive. I don't know. What do you want from me?
I know my money's worth.
God damn it. Yeah, everything does cost money with you. You can't even
Trying to take me on those cheap days? What the hell?
and it's the same with
Frisbee?
games. You want the games have to be your games and we have to play the one you
What are
want.
you talking about?
No, you are a
bringing up
little
a lot of
pick me
petty
slut.
shit.
You're a little pick me slut, and we all have just worked off of this. You're like the hot chick in the friend group, and for some reason we just let you get away with all of these rules, and you're not even the hot chick in the friend group. I don't know why we're doing this. Why do we let you make all the rules? This should be democracy rules everything, but instead you go, no, we're not allowed to play catch. We can't sit around and
guys
blow
can play
bubbles.
catch.
No, you will leave if we sit around and blow bubbles and play catch. But we want to sit around and blow bubbles and play catch.
Continue. I'll go over there.
No, I don't want you to leave. I want you to partake in the. See, this is what I mean. We have to go off of what Caden wants. We have to go off of your rules. And
No, you don't.
if we want to participate with you,
Make me sound like a tyrant.
you are, my liege.
Yeah, and you better fucking watch your mouth.
I know there is rules that we must uphold, otherwise this will not be uploaded. The king has spoken and his decree is final.
That's right. Don't forget it. So you better shape up or ship out. I don't know
Can
what to
we
tell
play
you.
catch, sir? I just want to go play with the ball. Me and Aaron, we've been passing it back and forth forever. We want to show you what we have learned, sir. Can you show me how to catch?
My decree is final.
Ah! It's fucked up.
Maybe.
This happened earlier. We were arguing about this. Aaron was dressed up in a fucking chicken costume. I was in a green suit, and you were the only one dressed like a normal man. And we were arguing, asking permission to do things.
Hey, I'm the one who kept getting punched in the head.
We looked like your slaves begging for water.
Well, maybe you'll get water if you behave next time.
Ah!
You want water? Do
You-
ya? We're good. You gotta work good for
This
water.
isn't fair. Your requests are, they're not doable.
Only good workers get water.
I cannot behave under these conditions.
Then get out. We'll find someone who can.
That's not true. I have to run the ship when you're gone. This ship can't run without me. What are you talking about?
And so this podcast, your whole thing. I just kind of show up, normally pretty late, and then we just do this whole thing.
God, no, that was what happened with the skit as well. What do you mean? The skit's your thing. I had to run that. I had to run the other one that was yours as
No,
well.
we talked about that. You said, "Hey, that's all you." You said, "Okay."
You're saying you guys can quit if you don't like the wages, and we're like, okay, we will. And you're like, do it.
Yeah, there are
I want
tens of people begging for this position.
I want to participate, sir. I just am asking for some changes. I want to play catch with my friend.
No, you think Mr. Beast is bad? You ain't seen nothing.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna lock you in for
Do you know if there's any
5 years. Only lights on.
Well, in other news, I learned that there were hot wizards in the area.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know, man. I've been reading comics and I've been reading manga, and I can't tell when an ad's porn or not. There was an ad that popped up on my screen that I had to click away from. You know, like when you click on a pop-up ad on a torrent website.
Okay.
It said it was like a thick waifu witch, and it said
This sounds like porn.
hot wizards in your area. Click now.
Does
No
she do
sign
spells?
up. What does that mean?
Wait, aren't women witches? And guys are wizards?
That's what I was so confused.
I thought that was the rules.
Off of what it was advertising me. I don't know what product was being solicited.
Are there female wizards?
Yes.
Are
Hermione.
there guy witches?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Those are warlocks.
No, that's an evil wizard.
No, that's a male witch is a warlock. Dude, Steven was mad about
Were
the
there hot
ghouls. We better
warlocks?
not fuck up the warlock alignment.
No, yeah, warlocks are just an evil wizard.
What's your opinion? Are you can just give a thumbs up if you think a warlock is a evil wizard, or a thumbs down if you think it's a male witch? Wait, don't do that at home, viewers. Please don't give us a dislike. He gave a middle. Well, fuck you,
Yeah,
you
what does that
indifferent
mean?
prick.
That doesn't mean
You
anything.
fucking bastard. You're siding with the wizards?
I don't know.
What are you here for? Get out.
You're either a wizard or a witch. You can get in or get out. Are you a
No.
hot wizard or a hot witch? But what is that advertising? I don't know.
What do you mean? What is this? There's a hot wizard in your area. Casting spells and shit.
Do I get spells from them? Are they going to fuck me? What?
I don't know.
Is it a game?
That could be anything, yeah.
Is there a challenge?
All I know is it's a wizard and objectively pretty hot. It's a good looking wizard.
Can you be objectively attractive? Is there some objectivity to beauty?
I don't know if you get the whole world to vote,
If you're black pilled.
and it's like 51%.
Is beauty subjective, the eye of the beholder?
No. I don't think so.
So you're saying you, like...
Some people are just wrong.
That's why you have to mute.
Wait, so it's kind of like a level system. If you're this level, you can go a couple levels up or a couple levels down, you can easily
It's
get.
like weight classes, yeah.
Okay.
You can't do the extremes, but you can jump one or two.
And within that, there seems to be some gradients. And I'm not sure where the subjectivity is bleeding into the objective. Are you saying like big boobs, big dick is objectively good?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I have big boobs and a big dick, I'm hot. I get that. What about...
And like a six-pack, but not too much six-pack where it's like gross and weird. You got that fine line.
You need hair too. That's like a very solid thing.
Okay, I have your haircut because it's lesbians and guys have it.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
So it's like it's
perfect down the middle.
perfect. The anime haircut, and then we can make it objective. So I think we're just describing Griffith from Berserk.
I don't know.
Pretty much.
Androgynous is the hottest, I think. A girl that looks like a guy or a guy that looks like a girl.
If you can pull it off.
Yeah, I think that's modern. Whatever.
Boys that are dressed like girls and girls that are dressed like boys.
That's just modern, whatever, zeitgeist fashion things. Because, like, definitely not in the 60s. All the... I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm a straight guy, and I kind of get it. If I see a tomboyish girl, I'm like, ooh.
I mean, yeah, you got, like, the 60s Burt Reynolds to Timothy Chalamet now. Like, it's a little...
You know, yeah. If I had to
little
choose
different.
between Burt Reynolds or Timothy Chalamet, I'm taking Timothy Chalamet.
Really? I think I'm going Burt Reynolds.
Huh?
That mustache can take care of me.
You would bottom out?
Shit, is that what that means?
You think Burt Reynolds is gonna be the bottom?
I think...
We
I
were
don't know.
talking about this the other episode.
He might be.
You think he shaves his ass?
He takes care of that mustache pretty good.
Dude, that's a good point. Do you think
He's got the
if
kit.
you're well groomed in the facial area, you're well groomed everywhere else? Or you... I assumed
That's a good
that it was
question. That's a
upkeep
good
based
question.
off of, what you care about. But your logic is instead saying he's well groomed, so he's well groomed.
That's my assumption. I don't know.
I was going with Timothy
Reynolds is still
Chalamet
alive,
because
right?
I can, I could blur the lines.
Burt Reynolds is still alive, right? Yeah.
I think no, Burt Reynolds died.
Burt Reynolds died?
Yeah.
You can't ask him this pressing question?
If he shaved his asshole,
If he shaved his asshole.
well, there's the nude of Burt Reynolds.
He did. He died in 2018.
There's
Man,
like Burt
rest in
Reynolds on
peace,
the
Burt
rug
Reynolds.
where like the bear rug is covering his dick.
That was Burt Reynolds in Archer. Like, he voiced
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. God, I love that guy. Him and Tom Segura, too. Not Tom Segura. Who's the other? Why can't Tom something? Another 80s guy with a fucking crazy mustache. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Tom Selleck.
I was gonna say that. I didn't want to be wrong.
Yeah, Tom Selleck. Look at that guy's mustache.
He looks exactly like Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, they're both known for their iconic ass mustache. You got to put that up in post. It's a good mustache.
Fuck you. See, there was another like a couple weeks ago.
I don't think the mustache.
No.
works anymore.
I have another petty gripe.
Hang on. Why doesn't the mustache work anymore? I feel like people try now and they just look like a pedophile. It doesn't. What was the switch?
It was the haircut. It was the manliness, the masculinity.
Yeah, and then now it's just. I don't trust you around kids. What switched there?
Because instead, they're trying to make a statement with the mustache instead of they believe the mustache. They're trying to believe the mustache.
Oh, you gotta.
Tom Selleck and Burt Reynolds were owning the mustache. They were the mustache.
Not the mustache was them.
Yeah.
Who Who makes your mustache? That's the question.
But I think it's pretty fucked up how you will argue all the time that you're willing to edit and upload the pod, but then on the pod you literally go, you gotta do that
That's
in
your
post.
job, yeah.
Yeah, you assume that it's me, but whenever I say I do all of it, you go,
Yeah, you don't do all of it. I bring my fair share. You just do all that editing, production, coming to with things, setting up stuff, mixing, uploading.
Well, I'm gonna go play catch with Caden. I'm sorry. Bye, folks.
No, sorry.
What? That's bum.